I wasn't paying attention. Our ads over? I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Hi, it's me. Good to see everybody here today. Welcome to the Curtis Does a Dig Broadcasting Network, aka my channel. Disaster Kitty, GG on grabbing first. Robot Curtis says you're the greatest viewer in the whole entire world. GG on that. And thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 60 total Curtis coins to your income tax. That's very cash money. Captain Dano, howdy, 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 howdy. Yeehaw! Welcome in, good sir. And thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax as well. 50 total Curtis coins. Disaster Kitty, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing quite fantastic. Thank you for asking. The cats are hanging out. Cubit, welcome in. Welcome in. A 75 stream streak. That is really okay. That is really awesome. Good job on that, Disaster Kitty. 3/4 worth. Yes, yes, yes. Bree, welcome in. Good to see you. Have a good session. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just realized I left my jacket up. It was cold earlier, and then it got not cold later on in the day. CDP Sings, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your Oh, whoa. CDP Sings, good to see you. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 30 total Curtis coins. Very nice. Very cash money. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hey, we're back at it again. Programming. Making our magic system. It's coming along. It's coming along. Here and there. We're only able to get through like 1 enchantment a day. 2 enchantments every stream, essentially. Which is, it's slow going. CDP Sings, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Welcome in, Cubit. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Nice lava lamps. Thank you. They're my prized possessions. Honestly, I want more lava lamps, but I don't have more places to put them, so I don't buy any more. But I want more. I would like the entire back wall covered in lava lamps if I could, because I love them. I love lava lamps. And like there's some really cool ones. Or like, you know the ball that has like it's called a plasma ball and has like the little like electricity going across, so you put your finger on it and like it'll tingle against your finger or whatever. I want some of those too. I want all sorts of different things. All of the things. Lucky Leno, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 30 total Curtis coins to your income tax. GG on that. Whoa. Hold on. Things are happening. We'll be back after a word from my cats knocked over my custom lightsaber that I built at Disneyland the other day. They knocked it over. Hooligans. They're running around. Set that like this, and hopefully it won't fall again. No, that's precarious. Let's move it right here. We'll temporarily move it right here. And hopefully that'll be good enough. You gotta make a huge one in Minecraft? Ooh, how would I do that? I have an idea for how I would do that. Oh, that'd be interesting. Upbeat Defeat, thank you so much for the resubscription, 5 whole months. Thank you so much for that. Genuinely appreciate that very, very much. One with the Force. This one is. It's true. It's true. Oh, Lucky Leno. Not nice. Let's talk it out next time, buddy. You don't have to fight me. You don't have to fight me. Hey guys, we're working on our magic system today. I already mentioned that, but I'd like to mention again for those that are just tuning in. We have more enchantments to get through. Like, hold on, I'm gonna just switch temporarily over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I think I might have skipped one on accident. So 29 to 30, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33 to 34 enchantments that I still have to write or get copied over. Armor Blue Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Let's download those raiders. Welcome in, Kaboomer. Good to see you. Armor Blue Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Well, please tell my chat what you got up to today. And if you have to raid and run, totally understand. You got to take care of yourself. It's good to see you. Hey there, how's it going? Armor Blue raid here. Good to see you, Kaboomer. Thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 20 total Curtis coins. Very cash money of you. Howdy. Yeehaw! Welcome in. Good to see you. Checked out the snapshot and was working on a Hungry Hippo game in hardcore. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Is this based off of Kaboomer's comment on my video? Are you using Happy Guest? Because I still want to do that, but I haven't gotten around to it. Oh, it's perfectly fine if it is. It is your husband's comment after all, his idea. But I really wanted to do it. But okay, that's exciting. I'm excited to see that. Your cavalry scene is almost hold on. Almost complete. You just need a shirt with a cross on both sides. I know. Yeah, I need one right here and right here. Yeah. It was fishing? Oh, you forgot. Oh, did I just spoiled my own stuff then. Good stuff. Good stuff, huh, chat? Very awesome. No, it's not a spoiler. It was in a comment, so I don't. It's fine. It's fine. I still need to get on that server and do some stuff. I have some recording for my next episode, but not enough for a full episode. I have like maybe 5 minutes worth of content for my next episode. So I need to get on and do something else. I need to do like a build or something, but I need to actually get in creative to work something out for what I want to do. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll get around to it eventually. Anyway, about 33 to 34 enchantments still need to get transferred over. We'll see how quickly some of these are. Some of them are pretty much the same thing, just a different damage type, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna pray ourselves up, and then we'll get started. Does that sound Gucci to you guys? Sound cash money? All right, let's do this. Father God, we come before you, Lord. Thank you for the wonderful opportunities that have presented themselves to me this month. I thank you for this stream and for the people that are here. I thank you for the subscriptions and bits that I received. I thank you for the opportunity to participate in Last Life for Extra Life. I'm very excited to do this again this Saturday. I thank you for the fellowship that I've been having with the church ministries that I'm a part of. Thank you for my cats, for my family. And I just ask that you lift up all the things that I've got going on, Lord. You know that I'm an extremely busy bee, and that there's always something going on. I just ask that you lift it up and keep me in your hedge of protection. All in your holy name we pray. Amen. All right, Mr. Pickles has decided to join me while I was praying, so this is now a Mr. Pickles stream for you guys. You know, it's that time of the day where Mr. Pickles decides that now is the time to be held by me. So here you guys go. You guys get to see Mr. Pickles. At least his back. There we go. I know this is the content that you all came for. You're quieter than normal. Is the mic under Mr. Pickles? Hold on, let me see something. I'm quieter than normal? That's interesting. Same microphone, same levels. Arbor Blue Gaming, howdy, 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 howdy. Yeehaw! Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 40 total Curtis coins. Cash money. Cash money. My audio levels look like they are the same as normal. I did raise the volume of the Minecraft music. Is that maybe the issue point? If anybody else in the chat can say otherwise, please let me know. If like I sound like I normally do, or if I sound quieter. I might also just be talking quieter. Disaster Kitty! Can't you see that I'm holding a baby? You would hit me while I'm holding a baby? What's the matter with you? Oh, thank you for the stream effect, Nano. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. On my way to just Jay Sparrow the Gamer, but I saw a kitty. Yeah, there's a kitty here. Mr. Pickles looks pretty similar to our cat Mystery. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true. The real honkler. That's not a pickle. You hush your mouth. This is definitely a pickle. He's Mr. Pickles. Ow, your claws! I need to trim his nails a little bit. Y'all are lying to me. It's just because the stream effect. You can't tell because it's a stream effect. There's a stream effect going on. Promise it's a real pickle. Any who's it, any what's it, any where's it. Oh, there we go. Wow, it ended and another one began. Look at that. Mr. Pickles, you've turned into a... What kind of cat would this be? Like a calico? Kind of a calico, huh? Ow, you're clawing into my chest, and that's not nice. Inverse Garfield? Maybe. You're knocking off my headphones, too. It's so good to have you here, but I want to stream. Maybe I should change my stream time. Another stream effect. Thank you so much, Disaster Kitty. You know, the start of my streams having to hold Mr. Pickles and do all this is definitely just one of the many reasons why I can't get a whole lot done per stream, like for adding enchantments and stuff. Also, nobody ever answered me. Do I sound normal today or do I sound quieter? Upbeat said I sounded quieter. Upbeat said I sounded quieter. Do I sound quiet? Mr. Pickles, you're gonna knock off my headphones. Seems good to you? Hello. Your breath stinks. Yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. Your breath stinks. You sound relatively normal with just a touch quieter. I don't know. I'm leaning a little bit away from the mic, maybe. Also, the music's louder, so I don't know. That should have an audio cue, I think. So messed up. So messed up. So messed up. All right, Mr. Pickles, it's been real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Pickles. You've gotten love and attention, but we're 20 minutes into the stream. You're louder post-whack while holding a baby. Interesting. When you leaned back, you sounded normal. I'm leaning back actively. Mr. Pickles, you're very warm. And that's not great for me because I get warm super easy. Okay. I love you very, very much. I love you very, very much, but it's time. It's time. I gotta put you down onto the floor. I gotta put you onto the floor. Look, I'm holding him like a baby. He doesn't like it. My cats don't like it when I hold them like this. Mr. Pickles ate the mic? Maybe. Let's see, do I get quieter now that Mr. Pickles is gone? I'm covered in cat hair. I brushed Mr. Pickles last night, by the way. I brushed Mr. Pickles last night. Belly mic? Maybe. Maybe it's in Mr. Pickles' belly. I brushed Mr. Pickles last night and got a lot of hair off of him. And then he started scratching at me, so I stopped. But there's still a lot of hair on him. I should just shave him. Should I just shave my cat? Just make him one of those, what is it called? A Sphinx cat? Is that the breed? Sphinx? 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 I don't know how to pronounce it. Some cats, the spare fuzz never end. Yeah, that's what it feels like with him. Also, I woke up this morning, and when I went to go brush my teeth, I couldn't for like the first 5 minutes because I was like pulling cat hair out of my beard, out of my mustache, like off of my forehead. I was like covered in cat hair. Oh my gosh, my chapstick. Oh, we're about to hit an ad break. We didn't even get to anything before the ad started. I'm turning into a cat. Oh no. No thanks. No thanks. I don't wanna do it. There's cat hair on my face again. Third Dr. Pepper of the day, mind you. Okay. Hey, look. We have a to-do list. I'll zoom in for you blind people. A little bit. I'm turning into a bird. I find random feathers in your hair all the time. Crazy. So we're going to look at the anvil cost for the existing enchantments we have. And also adjust enchantment table costs. And add stuff to the enchanting table, because we haven't added most of these in. I think Cluckshot is added in and Blast is added in. Sorry, had to check something. Feel targeted? As if. Who would ever target you? Anywho, so we're gonna make sure that these things can go on the enchanting table and adjust their cost. Oh my gosh, the cat hair, it's like flying everywhere and it's getting on my face and I'm getting overwhelmed by it. Okay. So we've done it for Blast for the anvil cost and the enchantment cost. We made it like the highest possible levels. And so it sometimes appears on like level 2 and level 3. But you need a higher number of bookshelves to reach it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind right now. Actually, like legitimately, I am getting so... I'm overstimulated from this. Goodness gracious. Okay. Cluckshot has an anvil cost of 4. So what that means... I almost opened up the Suffer Together world. That would have been bad. That would have been bad, huh? So that means when we have our anvil... What? I didn't know that it adds an enchanted book item too. I didn't know that it adds in the enchanted book as an item. That's probably why you have to fully relaunch, because it has to register a new item. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that explains it then. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so blast on a bow. We'll see, just to verify. Enchantment cost 2. Oh, because there's more enchantability than just like the anvil cost. Right. We learned that the actual cost has to do with enchantability and stuff too. To be honest, I don't think there's a honestly, you should be able to register things afterwards. I don't know. Anyway, so anvil enchantment cost of 2. So if I were to bring this up, like let's say I brought it up to 6, would that bring it up to 3 for how much it cost in the enchanting table? I don't like that every time I try to launch the world, I have to minimize it quickly because it freezes. Okay, yeah. So it looks like it's kind of dividing it by 2 for the enchantment cost. That's weird. I don't like that. Okay, well, anyway, that's its cost. Cluckshot, we'll keep it also at 4. Cluckshot, I honestly don't care what the minimum cost is. We can compare it with another enchantment. What level do you guys think Cluckshot would be? So Cluckshot, if you guys remember, what that does is it spawns an egg that can spawn a baby chicken, right? And it's not a guaranteed thing. It's just every so often, right? Enchant book isn't its own item. It's a book item with extra NBT. Oh, that's true. Interesting. Yeah, but it adds it to... I don't know. Yeah, it is adding it to the creative menu. I don't know why. So what enchantment would you put this on par with in terms of enchantability? Like, is this something that like, oh, it's equivalent to like sharpness 1, or is it something more equivalent to like channeling or something? You know what I mean? Am I making sense in this question? Like where would Cluck spawn or Cluckshot be in terms of like enchantability? Or not enchantability, like I don't know if I'm making any sense. I feel like I'm not making any sense. The creative menu already has an entire section for just adding your own items to it, so that yeah, because like we have the saved hotbars. That's where I have the wands. Let's see. Because like for example, Aqua Affinity, it is a base level of 1, which means that even with like 1 bookshelf, you can get Aqua Affinity. So like, I guess the question is, how many bookshelves should I reasonably have to be able to get Cluckshot? What's the verdict? This is a moment where you guys have a say in how I balance this magic system. Does it work with multi-shot? Well, multi-shot is a crossbow only thing. I could apply it to crossbows. I could increase it to crossbows too, should I? We just have to make a tag for it. So no, not exclusive set. Wait, where would I put this under? Oh, hold on. Where am I going here? There we go. Tags. Item. Enchantable. Okay. Tags. Item. Because we can have it work with multi-shot. The reason is that it has to rebuild the enchantment registry. Why it can't do that, why you have to... Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Shoots arrows .json. We'll do a map-like values. And inside this we'll put bow and crossbow. So now Cluckshot can use shoots arrows. So now you think you know why? I want to know why. Okay, so now if I were to get a crossbow, oh my gosh, this cat hair is annoying me. So we'll do Cluckshot and multi-shot. Right, we'll put both on here. Let's see, does this work? Okay, one spawned. I don't know. A chicken is spawning from the leftmost. Oh, we got two that time. So it does work with multi-shot. So you can get... Oh, I just killed a pig. You can get 3 chickens. You could potentially get... Okay. Very, very lucky. You'd have to be super, super lucky. But you could get 12 chickens from one with this. So with that knowledge, I think at least like 5 bookshelves. I think at least 5 bookshelves. Enchanting definition. I want to look at the modified cost. Does it show the bookshelf? Okay, there. Yeah, here we go. Do we think like 5 bookshelves is enough? 5 bookshelves minimum might put us in like, oh, well, minimum would mean 15 and higher. 15 and higher for that, which we could totally do. Right now it's 20. We bring it to 15 or higher. Okay, cool. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay, Cluck spawn. This one, that's the one with the leggings. Where like when you're sneaking, it spawns eggs. Okay, so this one, I don't know. This one we could also make it like five bookshelves. It's such a silly little enchantment. And it does nothing to really affect the game. I mean, you get food. I guess like that's the thing. You get food. You get entities, right? You could just stay crouched and you get entities. Loot tables, mob variants, and mob spawning rules make reference to the enchantment registry when they are built, and rebuilding the enchantment registry would make those invalid. The game would also have to rebuild all those other registries that depend on it, and some of those might not be easy to rebuild with the world open. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. I'll accept it. I'll accept that as your answer. As their answer. Okay. So, Cluckshot and Cluckspawn, very easy. This will cost... I actually want this to cost more. I want Illuminate to actually cost more, personally. So we'll grab that. And let's see what that is like. Minimize you. So this should cost 8. Okay. So it cost 8 for this. Oh, we're not even putting it in the enchanting table yet. Whoops. We gotta add these in here. Magic, Cluckspawn, Magic, Illuminate, Magnify, and Reduce. Unless we don't want them in the enchanting table. But like, for at least the first 3, I'm perfectly fine with that. Illuminate, might want it from a different source. Getting cat hair on my chapstick now. Oh my gosh. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Illuminate, I want it to cost more. So what would I want that for? I'd probably go like 30 up. So you need 15 for that. That's what I put for this, right? 30 up. If you guys think differently about it, if you're like, Curtis, I disagree. I think that you should make it easier to get. I think you should make it harder to get. Please speak up, because I want to balance this really well, and I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. So if you guys think that like, well, you're not thinking about this aspect of it. For example, like Cluckshot with multi-shot might be too overpowered for like getting food, for example, you know, because you can just keep spawning in chickens and it only takes a few arrows, right? So I don't know. If you feel like the balancing needs to be better on anything, please speak up. And like, if you think that it shouldn't go on the enchanting table, also speak up. Okay? You guys have permission to say, Curtis, I disagree. Okay? So this will be at level 3, it'll be at 30. Level 2, it'll be at 20. Level 1, it'll be at 10. Okay, that makes sense to me. With an anvil cost of 4, I would actually increase it to 8. And then we'll do the same here. And I'm perfectly fine with this. Curtis, I... Meow. Thank you, Dano. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much, Dano. Good job on that. Alright, so we did those tasks. If you guys disagree, though, speak up. Okay? Because I want to balance it. I want to balance it. I actually plan on releasing this and keeping it updated over time. Like, oh, here's the 1.0 update. It has like this many wands, this many enchantments, some custom items. And then here's the 1.1 update where I add in like some new features, some structures and stuff, you know, like I want to make like a data pack that has its own updates to it that people get excited for. So if it's not exciting or it doesn't feel balanced, then that's a problem. Okay, we're going to add a new enchantment. This one's called Learned. We could change its name, though. I don't know how I feel about its name. But what it does is it literally just increases the amount of XP you get. What was the exclusive set that I set for it before? What can you not have on it? Enchantment, exclusive set, learned. Oh, I had like a curse that gives you less experience. We might come back to that. But okay. So here is how we are going to test this. And it could go up to 3 levels. Okay. If you have a better idea for its name, please let me know. It's called Learned. But there's other options. Let's do XP. Add. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Did I just mess up my own XP now? What is it called? XP. Oh gosh, all this stuff. All the stats and things. All right, hold on. Let's figure out what it's called again. Just real quick. Function, enchantment. No. XP total. Okay, it's at 0. Or wait, XP total. Yeah, XP total. Okay, good. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to give myself just a netherite sword. And I'm going to kill a singular chicken. Oh, well, probably should have done that in survival. All right, we're going to kill a singular cow. Okay, the cow gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit past 5 on XP as it stands. Enchant, CurtisDoesADig, learned 3. Oh wait, no. That goes on a helmet. Okay, hold on. Everybody shut up. Enchant, CurtisDoesADig, learned 3. And we'll put that on. So before it gave us about 5 little bars here. I'm getting chased by a pillager, which is not what I want right this second. Let's summon a cow. Oh my gosh, he's still coming after me. Okay, and with 1 kill of the cow, with learned 3, I am now at level 3 pretty quickly. With 1 kill, getting up to level 3. Okay, let's take this off. Let's kill a pillager. Ow. Or die trying. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 little bars here. Okay, it brought us up to level 3 again, which is really good. So that's how much XP we're getting. And all it does, I think, is it adds... Let's see. What does it do exactly? Mob experience. Okay, what does mob experience do specifically? Is that like any amount of XP you get? Or is it like the mob's XP just increases? Let's look. So mob XP. Mob experience. Amount of experience awarded for killing a mob. And what we're doing is we are adding 10 XP per level. So it's incrementive. It's an increment, not like exponential. So we're getting 30 extra XP per mob kill. I feel like it should be... because that means, like, no matter what you kill, it's just going to give you 30 extra. Which doesn't seem swag. So we're going to look at this real quick. We could make it exponential. That's a lot, though. Level squared. So at level 1, it's 1 squared plus whatever's added. Level 2 would be 4 plus whatever's added. No. That's a little bit too much, or too little. I could do it exponentially. So, like, I'm thinking, chat. Base 3, and then the power is... oh, wait, no, because the base can either increase or the power increases. If I do exponent. So if I change this to exponent, okay, and we did the base, and I don't know, let's say base right now is 3, and power is 2. So no matter what level this is, it's just going to increase it by 9 XP. But if I change this to linear base 2, and I increase it by level, so at level 1, it gives us 9 extra XP. At level 2, it would give us 27 extra XP. And then at level 3, that would be, let's see, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 27 times 3 is... I don't want to do math in my head. 81 extra XP. That seems really cool. So let's do... and this is probably going to be one of those enchantments that we're going to want to have a higher level for. So level 2, or like a higher enchantment cost. Let's save and quit. Did I save this? I did. Okay. Let's remove my XP. We'll summon a pig. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8. Almost 8. And just to verify that it does the same amount every time. Oh, it did not do the same amount that time. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's still an obvious difference in how much you get, but yeah, that's weird. Okay, level 1 brings us up to level 1 and some. Level 2 brings us up to level 3. And level 3 brings us up to level 6. Okay, yeah. So that seems to calculate correctly. Very nice. Okay, cool. I do like that. I do like that. So we're going to do something similar for block experience. And this is where we're going to have some fun. All right? Because now you might think, oh, block experience. What are you going to do? Just mine and you're going to get extra XP for mining? Kinda. 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 You want to see? You want to see? Everybody's watching. Everybody's waiting. We'll do 7 skulk. Okay. For all of these. Well, I should show you what it is without that too. Huh. Whoops. Boop and boop. Okay. So, without this enchantment, about 1 level. Level 1. Okay. About 1 level. Interesting. Level 2. Does it not work for block experience? What? Block experience? Okay. I think I mentioned it last time, but I do know that there was a bug. Oh, because it has to be on the tool itself, I think, for this one. I think this was a bug. Let's see. Hold on. What is it's Mojira? The bug tracker? Minecraft block experience. Task failed successfully. I don't know about successfully. Hello? Oh, great. We're aware that some users are having trouble loading the list of bugs. That's exactly what I was having an issue with right now. Block experience. Helmet? I know. I think I'm the one that posted this bug too. Block experience enchantment doesn't affect XP dropped, but only on non-tools. I think it was. Component is only checked on the main hand item of the breaking player. OP is attempting to make a helmet enchantment containing this component, which means it will never be accessed by the enchantment logic. Interesting. Interesting. No resolution, no fix version. Nobody's watching it. It's just me. It's just me. The original poster. Okay, so we're gonna have to scratch this enchantment, probably. Or we put it on tools, which I don't want to do. How do you think we should handle this? Because I do like the idea of getting like an enchantment that increases the amount of XP you get. But I guess it's we have to like pick and choose our battles a little bit here. How do we want to handle this? The mob experience one works. That's fine. Because we could also just rename it in a way that reflects that it only works for mobs. Mob mastery. Can it be in your offhand like looting? Does that work? If you have looting in your offhand, does that work? I don't think that works. Yeah, looting in your offhand does not work. Also, why can't I switch this over to my main hand? Looting in your offhand does not work. I could put it on tools instead. I think looting specifically has it saying, hold on, this is the actual Minecraft code. This is actual Minecraft code I'm showing you guys. Looting is only main hand. But I can change it to say main hand and offhand. If you used a bow, we can try it with a bow. See if it still does it. Bow. No, I mean, that seems about the same. I think they did fix it. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. Let's try that then. That's neat. That's really neat. I didn't know that. I thought it was already... I thought... What? Wait, so... Hold on. Why don't you just do this? You don't even need to switch it. Just have the bow in your offhand. Oops. Just have the bow in your offhand. Anyway, we could put it on tools, and we can make it work with offhand. I think I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, but no, I think the tool breaking the object has to have the enchantment. So like, here, let's open this up. Let's change this from head armor. We'll just make it like all weapons can have it, right? Or tool? Durability? Oh, everything with durability having it? I don't think that would be, I don't know if that would be good. Don't know if that would be good. We'll do tools. We'll make a new tag for tools. Tools. Oh my gosh. So melee weapon, swords and spears. Oh, it doesn't include maces. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. I guess we could put it on a mace too. I think the reason this happens is because the game checks what enchants the tool has when the arrow lands and not when it's fired, so I don't know how useful this will be in practice. It works for looting. I mean, you just have to have the bow in your offhand, which is possible. Wait, does this include axes? No, it does not. Interesting. Pickaxes, hoes, shovels. Oh, we already have swords and spears. I'm gonna take out mace. And I am gonna separate these. I don't have to, but it'll read nicer. Okay. So these are all the tools that could have it. Okay. So the helmet can no longer have it. And what we'll do... I guess we'll use the diamond hoe. Or netherite hoe. That's some serious dedication. Okay. Boop. And... boop. Here we go. Enchant. CurtisDoesADig. Learn 3. So this one does have it. This one does not. Sculpt 64. And we'll remove all my XPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put it in our offhand. Oh. This isn't going to work. Should we do offhand also? I'm okay with it being main hand and offhand. Okay. So it's in our offhand right now. But it still only gives us 1 level. Versus now... oh my gosh, 17 levels. 20 levels. 20 levels from that. So it has to be in the main hand. Even when I put this offhand tag in there. So you could like farm up XP crazy fast in the ancient city. This one might have to be something that's like super expensive. I might not even put it in the enchanting table, honestly. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna cost 16 levels to use an anvil for it. Is what I'm going to do. A stream effect. Now nobody can tell what I'm doing. You poor blind people can't see what this says. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Treasure enchant only and no villager trades for it? Okay. That would be like random loot drop in the deep dark. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. We're not going to put this one in the enchanting table. Okay. Should we keep it named learned? I want it, I don't know. It's for experience. So we could do, I don't know. What would you name it? I chose this name because it was like, oh, you're a learned person. Like you're educated, right? That was the idea. Unchecked door, welcome in. Howdy, 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 howdy. Yeehaw! Thank you for the hydrate, and thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 40 total Curtis coins. Very nice. Very cash money. Good to see you, buddy. Smirt. We call it Smirt. More stream effects. Wow, you're just making this horrible right now. Aren't you? Aren't you? XP. I'm gonna call it experienced. I don't know. An enchantment. So unchecked, what are we naming? We're naming an enchantment that increases the amount of XP you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's do this one at level 1 for a compare. Well, okay. Let's do a full comparison. All right, is everybody ready for a full comparison here? Okay. So this is what you get for an unenchanted boon. Ooh. Okay, 1 level. Okay, I got 1 level from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 levels from level 1. And that's just from 7 pieces of sculpt. Level 2 gives us 8. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 11 levels. I thought it was done. There was more XP behind me. Level 3 brought me up to 20. Exponential. I like that. I like boon. This is fine. Also, I think it might be too much XP that you get. We could... Let's see. We would only get 4 extra XP. So I'm thinking like, oh, if I drop this down to 2, we only get 4 extra XP, then 8, then 16, which is still a lot. Dirty Tom, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Howdy. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing some programming on stream. Welcome in, though. Good to see you. Because this is a lot. This is up to like 81. If you're worried about game balance, no, I'm not worried about game balance too much. Well, I am worried about game balance, but like... The enchant deal damage when used? No. Like durability damage? A skulk is 2 XP? I don't know. Maybe. I just work here, man. Is a skulk 2 XP? How much XP do you get for skulk? 1 XP when it's destroyed using a tool without silk touch. It's only 1. Physical damage? I don't know. That... Because that seems more like a curse than an enchantment. It just yielded a lot, is my issue with it. We could have it block mending. Like it can't be used with mending. I'm perfectly fine with it not being able to be used with mending. I think that's reasonable. I think that's all I have to do is just set it to mending for that. And we can see. Because that means you're not able to repair it with itself. It'll run out eventually. So let's see. Mending. It's unable to be put with mending now. So you will run out eventually. Okay. Okay. I'm liking that. I do still think that it scales a little bit too much. But with its base, does this take a flute? What if we increased it by 0.5 instead of 1? You've got to increase to around 5 per skulk. That's a massive increase. Only be put on gold tools? No, unfortunately that's not something I can do, which I find interesting. Like I would have to make a custom one for gold tools specifically. Okay, let's see. Level 3 brings me up to 11 instead of 20. I think that's a good change. And then level 1 brings us only to level 5. I think that's a lot better than what it was going up before. So I've reduced how much you get from it. Oh, hold on. We should also... What's something that gives XP? Like a decent amount. That only got me up to level 3? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What if it could only go onto tools? So like not weapons? Well, because it also works for mob XP is my issue with that. So it does mob experience too, so I would want it to go on axes and swords. Enderman gives a bunch. Whoa! Disaster Kitty, let's talk about it, man! Okay, yeah, it went up like... It like tripled, essentially. I should test on quartz instead of skull? Wait, why? 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 I'm curious. You know what I'm really curious about? Okay, hold on. Everybody shut up. Do that. We're gonna grab this. Enchant. Oh. I can't disenchant this, huh? I was gonna remove mending from it. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Mining quartz gives a lot. Oh. Yeah, I should test that. You're right. You're right. You guys are right. Sharpness 5. I wonder, is this gonna increase the XP? Oh, you know what? Ew, Curtis, or FS, right, sword, enchantments, sharpness, 255. Did that work? 255. Okay, cool. Just so I can quickly kill the dragon. Come on. Oh my gosh. What I want to see is if this increases the amount of XP you get from the dragon. Because if so, that might be a problem. You enchant level 255 on a dragon? Well, let's see how much I get for this. I don't know if it's the same amount of XP that you would normally get or not. Okay, so I got about 60 levels. And yeah, I don't know how much I would have gotten otherwise. I'll try it afterwards. I'll try it afterwards, I promise, okay? Okay, so now we got about 60 levels from that, right? Everybody agrees I got about 60 levels from that? And I missed some too, apparently. Good to know. I got 21 more levels from that. Quartz gives the most XP when mined. If a level 3 enchant gets you a broken amount per vein, then it might be overpowered. Got it. I'll pretend you're in a ballpark. Okay, we're gonna see how much XP we get without the enchantment. Because we got about like 60 levels, and then we got enough for like 20 XP, or 20 levels worth of XP afterwards. When we came back. Oh, great. Okay, good stuff, huh? Oh, the XP is still raining down. 26. I don't know. Did it work? Or did I mess it up? I might have messed it up. Does just doing the kill command on the dragon still drop the XP? Does killing the dragon... Well, we're gonna try it with our actual sword. Actually. So this one. And let's not die this time from an Enderman. Oh my gosh, you're so fast! Okay. So we'll do that. Kill command doesn't give kill credit? Go. Okay, so the amount of XP... About 18 levels. We got significantly more. With the enchantment. Watching it like fling around the map is interesting. Okay, let's find out. No, okay. It looks to be about the same. So maybe like the... Okay, is it the first time you defeat the dragon, do you get more XP or something? Like, is that something? Let's see. Ender Dragon. So you get a lot more XP the first time? So subsequent fights, you get less. Oh, okay. Okay. So it seems that, like, this enchantment doesn't matter for the dragon fight. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's good. Let's do 2 pickaxes. Well, I guess I don't have to be in the nether for this. You, CurtisDoesADig, quartz. Nope. Nether, quartz, ore. We'll do 14. And we will enchant this with learned 3. Okay. With just the regular pickaxe. About 3 levels from a regular pickaxe. Oh, maybe I need to hold it the whole time? That'd be weird. I got 11 levels from 7. Wait, didn't I get more from the sculpt? I feel like I got more from the sculk. Yeah, okay. About the same. You reduce the percentage? Yeah, I mean, like, after I had reduced it, I thought that I had gotten more. Okay, it's about the same. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. You're gonna get a lot more skulk in an ancient city than you would just, like, in a quick succession, than you would nether quartz. So we're going to leave it as is. Learned as is. Very high anvil cost. Okay, Cubit. All right, Cubit. We'll do... You want the sword or... Oh, does it not do that? Oh, do I have to put it in quotes for the namespace? There we go. A sword with learned 255, and we'll do netherite hoe as well. Summon pig. It froze for a second. You saw that? This is from one pig. You think I overshot this one? Reminds me of a funny villager a friend of mine spawned a while back. Oh boy. How much XP is this? What do you made some of the more powerful enchantments take lapis blocks or larger amounts of lapis to get them? Unfortunately, I can't change the enchanting table stuff like that. That'd be cool though. We'll try to remake the command. All right, after 1,000, I'm just going to kill the XP. While it's going though, what's the next enchantment we want to add in? So we did learned, and it's a tool enchantment, not a helmet enchantment. It's still going. Yeah, 4 hours later. What's the next one we want to do? Buoyancy is probably not going to be something we can do. All it does, it affects gravity while you're in the water, and it doesn't work very well. We're still going. Cubit, this was a mistake. Okay. Kill at E type equals experience orb. We're about to hit 1,000. We'll see if we hit 1,000. The likelihood is we will, because this is still going up really fast, and there's still like a ton of XP here. Okay, we hit 1,000. Crazy work. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There we go. You should keep this as a feature. No. Ready? This is with the hoe and the skulk. Just one block of skulk. Behold, the power... It is exponential. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think that it's about it being exponential. Like, for some reason, I thought it was still additive. That's insane. Insane. Okay. That's exponential growth. And here's the thing. I do plan on... Oh, hold on. Give saturation. I do plan on introducing loot tables that give more than the maximum value that you can reasonably get on a tool. So you're gonna get, you'll find in chests, maybe like in the ancient city or in the end cities, where it'll have like looting 10, or it'll have learn 10 or whatever. So those will exist. Oh, also, are we good with the name? Do we want to change the name? Do we want to change the name? I'm thinking about changing the name. I don't know if I want to call it experience. Miss the sun and clouds in my Minecraft world. Stupid mountain. Oh, do you no longer have clouds and the sun? What? It would have to be something like looting. 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 Because it's similar to looting. And it's similar to fortune. Fortune, well, no, it's not. Well, yeah, it's similar to fortune and similar to looting. Wisdom? No. A Kashishin, both you and I going for wisdom. Here's the funny villager command. No sun, no clouds, can't ride things or use boats, and mobs now spawn in the daytime and ride on top of torches in the caves. What? Is it just like super buggy? Is it just like super duper buggy? Go ahead and paste it. Wizened? Level 99. Infinite stone? No! Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's, oh. You might have messed it up. Max use is -1. That's probably why. Yeah, so let's try it with, I don't know. How many max uses can we make it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me grab one stone. Okay, ready? Oh yeah, I could just do. That's funny. That is really funny. Just had to make adjustments. Rip. Okay. What would this be? I think something with wisdom, right? What is this? Wizened? No, not. That's like age. We could just call it wisdom. Education? No. Well, we're going to call it wisdom. So wisdom 1, wisdom 2, and wisdom 3. Does that sound reasonable? I spawn this guy in my redstone testing world so really back. Just really stumble upon him every time I open the world. That's funny. I really like that a lot. We're gonna call it wisdom. Wisdom or wise? Going to be switching to computer play and Java soon. That's super exciting, Unchecked. Experience? I don't want to call it experience. That, like, I don't know. It just seems too on the nose. I guess so does sharpness. Experience 1, experience 2, experience 3. That's true. We'll do it. It's self-descriptive, yeah. Okay. We'll do it like that. Alright, next enchantment. What's on our list? What's next? What do you guys want? Vote now. What are the choices? They're on the screen, Unchecked. Any one of these. Smokescreen? So Smokescreen is only useful in PvP PvP settings. But we can totally do that real quick. Give me just one moment. I have to hit be right back. Crash the stream with millions of particles? No. Oh, hi, Rusty.
Oh, hi, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, you need to sleep because these people are evil and they keep killing each other. And you're likely to get caught in the crossfire. Okay.
I'm trying to calm down my autonomic nervous system, not raise it.
Oh.
I'm doing deep breathing.
I've returned. Magnet? So, Magnet is a boot enchantment that pulls items away from further away. And that requires a lot more functionality. I think Smokescreen will also require a lot more functionality, but yeah. So Smokescreen is a PvP sort of enchantment. It does not work with PvE whatsoever. I might be able to make it work a little bit with PvE. Was one of those for sneaking in the deep, dark, skulky places? No. Magnet's going to be tough. It is a little tough. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not even going to lie. It is tough. It is tough. It is. You're right. The way I handled it last time I wrote the enchantment, it's not great. It isn't. Want to preserve proper item physics, then you can't just teleport. Yeah. What I did, I'll show you right now. So this is the enchantments I have. Let me find it. Magnet has a function. Okay. So I take the position of both items, or the item and the player, and then what do? I scale it up. And then I find items within 5 blocks. And I change their motion to be the opposite direction. Without normalizing the vector. I don't normalize the vector. So technically, the further away it is, the faster it's gonna get to you. Yeah. And that's how I have it handled. Magnet, like in Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, like, unchecked, you're speaking my language, man! Will be super fast on corners? Yeah. Like, instead of directly approaching you, approaching from a corner? Yeah. And then, yeah, Dark Strider, to answer that question, is for walking in the dark. Or, yeah, when you're in dark places, you move faster. So, we have a vote for Smokescreen and a vote for Magnet. We could add extra functionality to the Smokescreen a little bit, can't we? Now that I'm thinking about it. I think we're gonna do Smokescreen next. So let me copy Smokescreen over. Whoa! You know, I forgot to do a change in the word of the day, so that was the last word of the day. So GG on that qubit. The word of the day is math. I forgot to change it from last time, and I think last time Unchecked got it. That's why Unchecked still has his diamond. There's a way to do vector map semi-properly, but it requires the 0-0 chunk to be force-loaded. Interesting. We're gonna copy over Smokescreen. Smokescreen... Where is it? Go ahead and paste that in. And it has its own function to it, which we'll utilize. Function, Smokescreen arrow, enchantments. Let's make a new folder. And all it does right now is it... Wait, what? That's all it does? It tags the arrow? Oh, because this is just when projectile spawns. Okay, got it. That makes sense, sure. So we'll do magic, smokescreen arrow. Whoops. Gotcha. Okay. Handle Smokescreen is what we'll call this function. Copy facing direction, then teleport the... you spawn a marker at 000, use execute to copy and manipulate the facing direction, then you copy it all to momentum. Copy facing direction, then teleport the marker. Ah, got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I just, like, change the NBT of the projectile? Is that possible? Do I have to do it this way? Like, I don't want to run a command to do this. Just to tag it? Projectile spawned. Projectile spawned. And then we run an effect on it. Entity effects. Mob effect. I don't want a mob effect. Exhaustion, impulse, damage, explode, ignite, play sound. Set block properties. Summon entity. No, none of that is what I'm looking for. Reserves floats and makes it much easier to manipulate. Even better, you don't have to spawn a marker every time. Muy interesante. Particle. Okay. Tick. We are running all this every tick. These are for stasis, cast from charge, illuminate fixed light. Okay. Show. Function. Handle smokescreen. Okay, let me show you what this looks like. Before. No, gotta wait. Okay, here we are. Had to wait for it to unfreeze. UUID of all zeros will never spawn naturally as it's not a valid UUID, but the game will still spawn an entity. Oh, really? Weird. In my opinion, it's weird. Okay, enchant. Smokescreen. You guys ready for this? This is what Smokescreen does. Okay? Now have some ideas. Because right now, it is not... It's PvP focused, so like, oh, you shoot a couple arrows, and now nobody can really see where you are in this cloud, right? Okay, everybody following? And you know, if you had it like this permanently, because it never lands, arrows that land, eventually they'll despawn. Like these arrows will despawn eventually. This one will not, unless it lands. Do some special bits to denote a valid UID and the UID version, so all zeros is not... Oh, interesting. Okay, but how... So you see this, right? Creates this smoke effect. Oh, see? They despawned. This one, it's gonna stay there forever, permanently. Like poor burning plastic. Yeah, pretty much. It won't... See, that's where I'm getting, or that's where I'm going with this. The Smokescreen only has one level. It's a one level enchantment. Reason being, its functionality is handled through this, through some functions, tagging it, and then adding the smoke on the tagged arrow. Because it could be cool to like expand it if it was like a different level, you know, like, oh, level 2 it expands even further. 255. No, this is a one level enchantment. And what I'm thinking that we can do, we can change some attributes in here, probably. Right? So like, if we're in here, the waypoint transmit range, for example, we can drop down to 0. Like as if you're invisible, wearing a pumpkin, or sneaking. Being inside this can turn like the transmit off. This seems more like a special arrow and or splash potion. It's gonna do more than this though. Don't worry. Don't you even trip, Akashishin. Don't you even trip. Watch this. Execute as... Oh, hold on. we'll do that. Random fun fact of the stream, did you know barrier blocks can be what? Yes, I did, because you have to be able to put a barrier in the water too. So that would make sense. It makes sense. Execute as at all players. Distance equals... How far out does this particle go? Only goes about 1 block out in all directions, so what, 2? Run function, no, run attribute at S, waypoint transmit range, modifier, add. Oh, do I have to make a new modifier for it? Can I put in a, can I create a new one? I've never made a modifier before. Would the flame enchantment increase the smoke, or is it required to be on the bow to get the smoke? They would be 2 separate enchantments. That wouldn't work together, I don't think. And that water will not spread, effectively making a solid block, which looks like water. Wait, really? It won't spread out from it? That's kind of cool. Okay, how do I make a modifier? Value get. I don't want to get one. I want to make one. How do I make a new attribute modifier? Do I just create a UUID for it? You just give it a name? Just like that? Oh, neat. Wait. Value 0 add. Well, I don't want to add, I want to set it with a namespace. So Magic Smokescreen, right? Modifier. I don't want to get it. I want to set it. I don't want to add. Is it possible to just set it? I don't want to add it. I could just subtract what you get. So 60,000 or, oh, that's 600,000. The default 60,000. Oh, no. Default 60 million. What the heck? Would that work? Modifiers are one time, so you can't have multiple modifiers with the same name active? Yeah. Would bring down the room, but wouldn't it make more sense if the arrows were smokescreen arrows rather than the bow giving the arrows smoke? Yes, but I can't. I don't know if I can actually do that. I mean, I probably could. I would rather make it an enchantment, though, I think. Personally. Okay, I'm a little confused here. Cubit, you're gonna help me with this. So I do understand that I can't add multiple magic smoke screens onto a player, right? But this is doing an add value. Can you try spamming the bow with the smoke screen? Yeah, sure. See? Laggy. Thank you for the stream effect, Dano. Appreciate that. So is there a way? So at the end of this, it's saying add, and then our namespace, our value, and then add underscore value, which is the part that I'm having trouble with. I want to just set it to like 0. I want to set it to a value. Because under normal circumstances, I could just do like attribute s waypoint transmit range base set 0, right? And that sets it to 0 for myself. But for the modifier, it seems like I can only add or subtract. Add value, add multiplied base, or add multiplied total. Well, let's see. Multiplies the base attribute by 1 plus modifier's amount for every modifier. What? You need spectral arrows if you're going to hide in there during a battle. Can't mobs cheat? Like, don't they? So that's the next part I'm going to be working on. Is I would be. I think I can change like how far they can see me, but I don't know. Is that follow range? Or is follow range only like if I'm holding something? Oh no, follow range is from the other entity towards you. So like a gas has a follow range of 100. I would have to change the gas follow range accordingly. Yeah, that was the issue that I was thinking about. But anyway, so this will at least cause the player to be ignored by the transmit range. They don't know if you have invisible potions unless you're very close. It could be... Oh, you know what? Why don't I just make the player invisible while they're in here? I will do like 2 seconds of it. And because there's already a lot of other particles, we'll just do it that way. So like if I were to do reload now. Oh, well. Right. Enchant. Infinity. Just so I don't pick up the arrow when I go into it. So 2 seconds. But if I go in here, I turn invisible. If I leave, 2 seconds might be too much. Let's do 1 second. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay? So this will also turn off that transmit range. It'll turn off transmit range. It'll affect like the follow distance. It doesn't work on angered mobs. Yeah, that's true. So we would also do execute is at E. How do you do like the targeting? There's like a way to execute targeting, right? Or targeted. And it doesn't work if you got armor on. Craft. Get it. On. On. Will attacker only be... Oh, execute on target or execute on attacker? Attacker is only... Okay, hold on. Let me open up the execute wiki for this one to figure out what is what. On attacker, the last entity that damage. Oh! Disaster Kitty! That was rude. Target is whoever self is currently angered on. Intends on attacking. Okay, so this... Alright, this is where things are gonna get a little wonked up. Because this is gonna be like... As at E... Which is a lot. A lot of entities at E. The highest follow range is 100 for a gas. Disatsky, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Manish88. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very, very much. Very, very much. Thank you. Execute as E. Distance up to 100. We'll do 110 just to be safe. At S on target. Can I put... Hold on. This is so stupid. Okay, okay, okay. Tag at S before execute. Before execute. Well, the thing is, You're right. Okay, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Run tag at S add magic dot in Smokescreen. I guess I would have to do... No, because I need to remove the tag if there's no more Smokescreen. Well, no, we'll remove the tag at the end. Okay. Tag them. Okay. Remove the tag every tick. I don't even need to do that. I can just remove it at the end of it. Okay. Execute as E at S. On target if entity at S. Tag equals magic and Smokescreen. Okay. I could change their follow range. Is there data that I could just remove? Like, hey, this is what they're targeting. And just empty that data? Ghast have an explosion power data? Interesting. Think you gotta use store. Huh? Think you gotta use store. What am I storing? What would I store? Is it part of entity? No. That's so interesting that they don't keep track of who they're targeting like that. Store success on self before if. Wait, huh? I'm confused. After the first, as you're running as entities, then after on target, you're running as the targets. Can't really go back to the entities. Oh. That's true. Okay. 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 I'm picking up what you're putting down. This one's complicated. It might not even be worth it. Is it worth it? Do we think it's worth it? Which entities are being targeted? Store success entity at S something if entity at S. So I have to make a scoreboard then, yeah? Execute store, I guess. No. Store success entity at S. What would I store it to? Because isn't this just going to give me a 0 or a 1? Won't this just give me a 0 or a 1? I can give them a score. Anyway, at S on well, I guess I don't need the at S either. On target if entity, oh my gosh, entity. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I need a path here. Store will run on the original entity before we switch to target, so after that execute, the entities which pass the if statement will be marked. Mr. W was worth it after a 4-hour slideshow that could have been a 2-paragraph memo comparing Expected long-term effects of both or more past. If entity at us. We're gonna come back to that in a sec. So we know that it is targeting this. So we'll add the attribute knowing that it's targeting a player in Smokescreen. What would I store it to, though? I need something that's common to all mobs, right? I could store it to... Do they have custom data? Do entities have custom data? They do, right? They have custom name. Data. There we go. The store won't work out of... Well, yeah. That's... Huh? If I did something like... Target and Smokescreen doesn't exist yet. So will this throw an error? Target and Smokescreen. And then what we'll do is execute as... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Technicals. Oh, I need it to be a... as at E, type equals not player. Or we can make a list of mobs that it can be. Because we don't need it on stuff like minecarts or anything like that, right? Is there a tag that works well with this? There's, unfortunately, there's no like, oh, hostile mob, you know? Luckily for me, I have already made that though. Saves. Suffer Together Season 2. I must have deleted it. Great. 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 Desktop. Just use a scoreboard? Yeah, I'm just going to use a scoreboard. Whatever. Whatever. Well, no, I mean, it is what it is. Much simpler and easier. The issue point right now is not about the scoreboard, because I think this might work. My issue is making sure it's only running on, like, the hostile mobs. I don't need it running on literally every entity. Because that seems like it's a little bit much. I guess just not players, right? Can I do multiple of these? Type equals not. Minecarts? No, minecarts isn't make an entity. Yeah, that's, I don't want to. I wish there was already one. Non-stasis entities. Whoa! Lucky Lano! That's so messed up. We could talk about it next time. We could do, if it's not one of these. Thank you for the stream effect. We'll just do hostile. But even hostile has just like a huge number. Zombies. Okay. Skeletons. Arthropod. Enderman. All right, let's go through this. A, B, please. Bard will be in skeletons. Breeze. C, we'll have arthropod. Creaking and creeper. C, D, E. Oh wait, do I have one that's like all illagers? Illager. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it doesn't include Ravager though. We could do Illager friends. Okay. Illager friends was not what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. E, F, G. I am going to put giant in there just in case. But I might add it in later. H. I'll put the iron golem in there. J, K, L. Whoops. M. N, O, P. Parched. Is parched part of the zombies or skeletons? Parched is a skeleton, and it's already in there. Wait, is there an undead one? Skeleton, zombies, wither, phantom. Slay. P. Piglin. Piglin Brute. Q, R. S. T. U, V. W. I'll do wolf as well. X, Y, Z. And I think those are all handled by zombie. Axolotl? You think Axolotl shouldn't follow you? I think just everything shouldn't follow you? Including... I don't know. I just chose all the stuff that can attack you. I guess in that case, we'll put in the llama and the trader llama, because they can technically attack you too. Okay, anyway. Type equals magic hostile. Targeting smokescreen. Okay, then we're going to do execute as at E. Type equals hostile. T equals data. Oh. Huh? Run. I don't know. For now, let's just make sure that this is working. We'll just make them glow. Can't attack the player, I don't think, but they can attack other mobs. Ah. Oh, I didn't even think about attacking other mobs. Because that's pretty much... there's so many things that can attack other mobs, like foxes towards chickens and stuff like that. If this gets deleted... Well, okay. We'll reload as is. I did put piglins in there. I did. This is only if they're targeting you, though. So if we come over here to this wonderful place that's full of sunshine and rainbows, they did get it. Okay, hold on. I should not have made it 10 seconds. Let's do 1 second of glowing to match the 1 second of invisibility. Do 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 do. Okay. They are still targeting me. But let's break their target real quick. So they're no longer... They shouldn't be targeting me anymore. Okay. So I'm invisible. Okay. I hit them, so they are now targeting me. The other one... Oh, they both are targeting me. Do pillagers... Do they share a target? Do pillagers share a target? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Look at all those chickens. Okay, the creepers don't see me, but the zombies do. If I come out here, right now they're targeting me. Okay, so that works. Good. Social aggro on villagers, my experience would say yes, they do. Interesting. That's kind of cool. This won't work if you got armor on? No, it will. Trust me. Trust me. I know exactly what I think I'm doing. Attribute at S. Follow range. Modify. Add. Magic. Value. Oh, see, this is the issue. I can't do like divided or anything like that. I could only just, I could outright clear it. I could outright clear the attribute entirely, which it's defaulted to 100 right now. So if I did like -100, add value. So let's see this. He is still pathfinding to me. He's still pathfinding to me, which I find fascinating. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work either. Interesting. Dang. Is there really no way to, like, remove what they're targeting? He's still targeting you for 1 tick before you change the follower. Yeah, that's what I am seeing that. Well, this is never getting set back to a normal follow range. Unless, like, this attribute only lasts for a second. Or, like, 1 tick. Is that how it works? When you do an attribute modifier, does it only last for 1 tick? AI queues up a pathfinding command before you change the follow radius, but that command doesn't get removed. There's one thing you can do, but it's not perfect either. Well, hit me with it. What do you got? I can't believe there's no way to just, like, outright remove what an entity is targeting. Teams? Yeah, teams. I would really not want to do teams. But I do see that. Yeah, you can only be on 1 team at a time, and I'm already using teams for this so that I can, whoops. Oh, hold on. I don't have any XP. Oh, wait. Wait, does follow range only last for 1 tick? Or like, do attribute modifiers only last for 1 tick? Because nothing should be re-enabling that otherwise. Or, like, removing that attribute. That's so weird. So I'm using a team already for this one. I am? I don't have anything that removes a modifier, because this is the only script I have, or function I have that modifies anything like that. Everything else is through the enchantments. Teams could work, but you can only be on 1 team at a time. Yeah, it's just for the outline. It's literally just for the outline. That's literally all it's for. That's not a problem? Why isn't it a problem? I would like to hear why it's not a problem. I have an expectation of what you think makes it not a problem that I might have a counter for, but I want to verify beforehand. Would it just be like changing the team color of the defense, or not the defensive, the smoke screen to be green also? Honestly, if you're picking up, I don't know, if I'm picking up a skeleton, it should still be able to shoot me, right? I could also do a different particle, like a particle around the entity instead of an outline. Like just some green particles around them. Uh-oh. He died. I could just do the green particles instead. Make the smoke not work for mobs you're holding. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, so in that case, oh boy. Logically, they should still know who's holding them. I mean, logically, they should know who hit them too, to be fair. I could just leave it as invisibility, and that's it. Just hiding in it, you get invisibility. Because if you're hitting a mob, they should know you're in that cloud at that point. You know? But it also, like you said, it doesn't work with armor either. This one was a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Work for people with armor, and if you can do smokescreen, then you probably got armor. Yeah. Let's do this. What if I don't even do the team for this? What if instead of this, I do a particle? As cute as... we do like slime. We'll do something like that. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know. Hopefully this looks okay. Oh, it's broken. I broke it. I broke it. Why is it broken? As at N. We'll do at N. No particle, though. Funny and useful quirk of the particle command. Sure. Sure. What if I do team join? Literally nothing in here except for this has team join. So why is it still putting the pig? Oh, because it's giving them the outline. Right. 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 Okay, cool. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna enter a different world. A different dimension. Make it worse. Where did my make it worse testing grounds? Delta to a non-zero? What the heck am I doing here? That's you in total time set day. Particle. Slime. Oh, it'd be under item slime. Item HIJK. I should set up a bunch of warps for this. CD. Where is it? Item cobweb. Item slime. Okay, so something like this, maybe? Around them? What do you think? When they're being held by the stasis? Alternatively, where's entity effect? Entity effect is somewhere over here. Whoa, I'm falling. Entity effect. I could do this, but like in green. Which particle? Which particle command do you want? Delta to a value and set count to 0. Does this count? Wait. Delta, speed, count. Delta to a non-zero vector. Yeah, delta's non-zero. Set count to 0. Or no, that was speed to 0. This is count 0, isn't it? Uh-oh. Do you have a specific particle in mind? Will you try Soulfire Flame? So you said count to 0? Well, I don't know. What particle have you tested it on? Also, do you like my particle testing world? Okay. While you do that, we can do like this. We can do this particle around whatever we're carrying. You might try making one yourself. Nice. It is pretty useful. This is what I use to test out the Wand of Celebration for Make It Worse. Okay, so I added that particle in. Which I think works. I think that's fine. We'll increase it a little bit. We'll bring it up just slightly. 0.5. Although I think it's gonna be different per mob. Right? So there's that, and then like that. Summon Endermite. Endermite I think is gonna look weird. Yeah, the particles are way above it. Which isn't the end of the world, I guess. Wait, did I turn invisible or did it hit? Oh, there it is. Because its follow range got set to 0. So we could do that for the particle. And then we'd also decrease how many particles get created. Had to double check the wiki. Okay, what is it? We'll hop back in there. While you type it up, you did it right, but your speed was 0. Okay. So like, whoops, wrong button. Boop. So for this, set that to 0, set speed to like what, 5? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, maybe not for this one. Your count is set to 0, and particle command spawns a single particle. 0. Delta works as a direction vector for the motion of the particle. Oh, that's kind of neat. That is really neat, actually. With the speed working as a multiplier of the vector. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Very nice. Okay, so we got the particle going. Yeah, could use it for a beam effect. Ooh. You would have to figure out the delta, though. I'm sure it could be figured out. Okay. So this no longer puts them on a team. So let's work out the team now. Actually, I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'm going to keep streaming, but I'm going to take a quick bio break. We'll be right back. Oh, hi, Rusty.
Oh, hi, Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, you need to sleep because these people are evil and they keep killing each other. And you're likely to get caught in the crossfire. Okay.
I'm trying to calm down my autonomic nervous system, not raise it.
Oh.
I'm doing deep breathing. Bye.
Okay. I'm going to take that route again and see if I miss something. Unless the angel or devil in my ear tells me otherwise.
Fuzzy? Are you the devil in his ear?
Yeah, I am the devil in his ear.
Does that make me the angel?
I don't know. Maybe.
Poor Curtis, if I'm the angel in his ear.
know,
He's
yeah,
got it rough.
He's screwed.
All right. You need to have as much faith as I have in myself. Well, let's put on my headphones because I got to be able to hear if I actually landed or not. Okay, water bucket is selected. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. We're in the air. Blindfold on. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yikes. Okay, difficulty has been set to hard. Let's hop right in. And we'll go ahead and get started. Let me make sure my bingo card's up for me to read. There we go. All right, so we're, oh my goodness. What a good start. What an absolutely amazing start. Just immediately next to it. And we're back. Hello. Okay. So we have this team still. We can modify some stuff on the team now. It doesn't have to be green either. Modify. Would this be... Is it friendly fire? Name tag visibility, prefix, see friendly invisible? No, that's not gonna help. It would just be friendly fire, right? Let's see. Team join. Or do I even have to do that? If we're on the same team, are they still going to come after me? I guess, yeah, hold on. Let's reload for a sec. Team join green at S. Okay. Am I still on the green team? Execute as at n pipe equals pillager. Run team join green at S. Even if I hit you? Well, if I turn off friendly fire, that means I can't attack them while I'm hitting. Okay. Okay. Smokescreen. We don't even need to add a color to it. No. 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 Just as is. As is. Run team join smokescreen at S. Team join smokescreen. Execute as at A. Run team join smokescreen at S. Okay. This isn't perfect yet. Here's one over here. Okay. I'm going to get seen by him. Okay. Even after shooting him. Oh, wait. Okay, so after I get out, he's not going to care about me still. That's the issue point that we need to work out next. So now, we need to do... Okay. Now... execute as all players that are tagged as in smokescreen, unless entity at E type equal, well, I guess we do at N. Type equals arrow distance equals 2. So still within 2. Run team leave s. Oh, well, okay. We'll also check if they're tagged in this. We'll leave the team. Right? So reload that. So now I'm no longer near that, right? Team. I'm still in there. Why? Do I still have the tag? I have no tags. Why don't I have tags? What the heck? Oh, because it removes. It removes. Okay. So instead of that, we'll check the team. Team equals Smokescreen. Okay. So now they're looking at me again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Why are you attacking me? Team equals Smokescreen unless entity type equals arrow. Smokescreen arrow distance. I should still be in that team, yeah? No tags. I'm no longer in the smokescreen for some reason. Or no longer listed as being in the smokescreen, I should say. Where's my bow? Hello? Where'd my bow go? So something about that's removing me. Team equals smokescreen unless there's an entity that is an arrow that is oh, because it's not enchanted. It's magic. We had it wrong. We had it wrong, chat. Still. What the heck? Okay, let's see. I'm just going to shoot it right here. Team list smokescreen. And I'm not in that list for some reason. Execute as player who's in the smokescreen team, unless there's an arrow that has the magic smokescreen arrow tag within 2 blocks. Run team leave. That's only if we're not near the arrow. We're literally right on top of the arrow. Whoops. Run team leave. And this adds us to the team. Right? So let's see. Run, say, adding to team. Right? So this should just like be printing it a lot. Yeah. Pillager adding to team. Oh, right. Whoops. Boop. Okay. Yeah. So it adds me to the team. We see that. Swag. Nothing saying I'm leaving the team. Oh, right, because that's afterwards. Stupid. Okay, it does say I'm leaving the team. Is it... Okay, the arrow is found. Okay, arrow is found. Is it the tag that's broken? The tag is fine. Does it need more distance? What? Is it outside of 2 blocks? That doesn't make sense. The closest arrow is not within 2 blocks? What? I got it. I already know. I know what it is. At S. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now... Okay, so they don't see me in here. This feels awful, actually, because you can't see anything also. I think if they're able to see you already... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway. That's the point of Smokescreen. Yeah. But it just seems so weird, because, like, look, they see me, right? They're after me, and then... Whoop, where'd Curtis go? You know what I mean? Okay. Well, now I gotta make sure that they leave it, if they're out of it. So, what we're gonna do... Let's... This is for players. Handle Smokescreen. So the mobs which aren't targeting you can't target the ones which are... So, like, unless entity? Okay. Hold on. Let's I'm gonna do some stuff here real quick. Execute as at E type equals not player team equals smokescreen. Hi Tara, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 10 total Curtis coins. Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. The entity's not in Smokescreen. I guess I could leave them in Smokescreen. I don't have to remove them from the Smokescreen team, right? Cubit, what do you think? I want your expert opinion on this. Do I have to remove them from the Smokescreen team? Yes, I do. If I want them to continue to be able to target after they do retarget me, then yeah, I would, huh? How have you been? Haven't been in a stream in a bit? I've been doing okay. I've mostly just been doing this, programming enchantments and stuff. Right now we're working on a Smokescreen enchantment for bows. That's going about as well as you'd expect. Execute as at E on. Wait, no. Otherwise, they won't be able to target anyone. Well, they'll be able to target people, just not players inside smoke, regardless of if they've already targeted them or not. So execute. Type equals hostile, first of all. Team equals smokescreen. So we're basically doing this again, it seems. We could get rid of this. Clear smoke. We're basically doing this again, but we're checking also to see if they're already on the team. Target in smokescreen. Well, no, because what I want to happen is if you're in the smokescreen and they target it, and then they target you, I want it to cancel that target. But then if you leave the smokescreen and they see you and you go back in, they're still going to target you because they saw you leave it. So what I want to do here is if they're already on the smokescreen team, we are going to check their target. Is not in the smokescreen. This is so confusing. Okay. So just deal damage as the player to aggro them again. That doesn't work though if you join the team again. This is so confusing. No, I think I'm gonna have to, because even if you damage them, because you're still on that same team, it's not going to work. Aggro them after you leave. I don't have to aggro them after I leave the smokescreen. That part's already taken care of. Like if I leave, see, they're already aggro on me again. I would have to... You should only be in the team while in the smoke screen, so leave team and aggro again. Yeah, it'll aggro, but then if I walk back in, they lose me again, which is weird. Okay, alright, alright. I'm sorry, Cupid, I know, it's so confusing. Alright, so let's do that. Right now, I'm outside. Let's say I'm the sheep. No, let's not say I'm the sheep. Okay, alright, you ready? Right now, if I were to go into survival mode, they would aggro on me. If I enter the smoke screen, while they're aggroed on me, they lose tracking on me. What I want to happen... You know what? I see where the confusion lies. Okay. So my interpretation was that I would already have to be in the smoke screen by the time they try to target me. But I don't think that's going to happen unless, like, they walk around the corner. So it doesn't really matter much anyway. I think I'm just going to leave it as is then. So if I leave the smoke screen, then I leave the team. And they can stay on the team. They can stay on the smoke screen team. So that'll be fine as is then. All right. You ready for the real challenge with this? Well, he's definitely not attacking me. Smoke screen shouldn't affect the warden. The warden can't see. Why would smoke screen affect the warden? We're gonna have to remove it from the warden because the warden can't see anyway. Right? Everybody good with that? Man, I don't know. We'll name it Smokescreen for the tag instead because it's not hostile. Smokescreen. We'll call it Smokescreen. And we'll add the warden separately. Hostile but not warden? We're just going to call it Smokescreen. Or I guess hostile but not warden. But there's not only hostile mobs, there's traitor llamas too. Smokescreen. Smokescreen. Okay. Smokescreen affected. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. You're a genius, Cubit. Okay, anyway, we gotta kill this warden. Did I do a reload? I don't even think I did a reload. I didn't. That's a good question. So the warden got me. Perfect. That is a good question about the Enderman. Where's my bow? Where's my bow? Nothing. He doesn't even know I'm looking at him. He made the noise. Only the Enderman is in the team. I'm not in the team. Meanwhile, me, when working on my own project 5 hours in. Okay, so I got the Git clone done. Dude, Git is a challenge. Okay, anyway, why isn't this... Oh, now he's after me and my Lucky Charms. What the heck? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why was it working... Interesting. Interesting. I was in adventure mode that whole time. Didn't even realize it. Okay. Uh-oh, my phone is not working. Boop, and boop, and boop, and boop, and boop. Okay, why... Okay, so looking at him while in the smoke screen. Interesting. Oh, his mouth just doesn't open. What? Is that all it is? This is so dumb. Huh. Okay, well that's the behavior of the Enderman. I think that's fine. Alright, cool. Well, that's Smokescreen. How do we feel about Smokescreen? That took, I feel, too long to set up. Interesting concept, I guess. It should hide you on the waypoint thing as well, because it makes you invisible. It's a neat little feature. It's okay. Yeah, it's not my favorite, not gonna lie. Not a big fan of it. We're gonna make it a high level enchant. Just because like it really just makes most hostile mobs nothing. In fact, I'm gonna bring it up even higher. We can make it not work with infinity. Arrow effect. So it can't work with any of these. Flame, blast, channeling, cluckshot, or smokescreen. But we can also make it not work with infinity. Whoops. I've seen a really cool project a while back. I mean a while back, like Minecraft 1.8 back. Oh, interesting. That is really far back. Okay. We have done Smokescreen. The next one that was on the list that somebody suggested, I think, was Magnet, but that's also another complicated one that I don't know if I want to put a lot of work into right this second. I was trying to get as much done as I could today, because next week we're not going to be doing this. Magnet might be too complicated. Let's do an easy one. Let's do Dark Strider. We're gonna do Dark Strider. Okay? Somebody did mention Dark Strider. This is like Depth Strider, but not. Movement speed. Condition, location check. For foot armor. And I don't want it compatible with Depth Strider. Or, yeah. Yeah, no. Let's remove it from Depth Strider. So Depth Strider and Dark Strider are going to be incompatible. How many levels? Up to 3 levels, similar to Depth Strider, and let's base it pretty much off of Depth Strider. Anvil cost of 4, 25, 10, 10, 10. 4. 25, 10, 10, 10. 25, 10, 10, 10. Cool. Max level 3. Swaggy. Someone used command blocks and zombie AI to make an armor stand which could walk around, follow players, and even mine for resources. Still one of the coolest Minecraft things I've seen. Not only was it done on a version which didn't have any cool commands we got now, but I also haven't seen anyone do anything similar since. What about Impossible Minecraft? Impossible Minecraft added a whole bunch of different mob features. Not mob features, but like custom. Oh, I froze. We're frozen. We're frozen. I'm sorry, chat. I can't help being frozen. There we go. Not frozen anymore. Hello. Added a bunch of like custom mobs. That's a nice little area to do this in. Right here works. We'll do it in creative. Okay. enchant. CurtisDoesADig. Dark Strider 1. Dark Strider 2. And Dark Strider 3. So those are normal run speed, even in the light. Let's put on Dark Strider 1. And we start moving faster in the shadows. Dark Strider 2. Even faster. This might be too fast, honestly. And Dark Strider 3, we zoom in. But only when we are outside of the light. It doesn't have to be darkness 0. Max light level of 4. And I think that's mostly to prevent like lichen from being an issue. Let's see, let's find out. Give lichen. I'll just put like 1 right here. Is that enough? Oh, it does. Interesting. What if I put it like right here? What's the light level? Oh, wow. Okay, so a small slowdown. This might be too fast. But yeah, speeds you up when you're in the dark. Which is kind of cool. We could reduce it a little bit though, because it does seem a little bit too fast. That's still pretty fast. I don't know. I kind of like it when it was faster. We can go like a happy medium. 0.25 plus 1.25. 3.25. All right, yeah. I'm cool with that. You guys cool with that? Anybody hate it? Ooh, stepping on redstone. I didn't even think about that. It just slows you down immediately. That's interesting. Not something I would have thought of. Let's see what it's like in survival. Ooh, he has a spear. Ooh. I should see what it's like with a spear. Oh, okay. Walked over the redstone like a ding-dong. I don't think it does much. But we brought it back up to 0.5 like it was, 0.05 like it was, which gives us a huge boost in speed at level 3. Will that do even more damage? Meow. I don't know. I don't know if it actually is increasing anything at all. Anyway, I do think 0.05 is too fast for that. Oh, that was only 2. Interesting. What's it like with 3? Don't walk into the light. I don't know. It's way too fast for sure. Way too fast. But I wanted to see like how much it affects the spear. And I feel like I'm not getting conclusive results. Maybe? I mean, I'm moving pretty quick. And I'm sure that it's affecting how much damage I'm doing. But I don't know. I don't know. We're definitely going to drop it, though. Back down to, I think, like 0.035? 0.035. And we'll do that. So this is Dark Strider. You move faster in the dark. Great. Cool. Fantastic. Don't remember what that one was. Grasshopper makes you jump higher when you're on grass. Simple enchantment. Reach on a tool increases your interaction distance. We'll play around more with these another time. This is a lot of fun though, guys. We got a few enchantments done. We got Experience, Dark Strider, and Smokescreen done. All very nice, very cash money. Some of them feel a little... I mean, Smokescreen, I feel like it was more trouble than it was worth, honestly, and feels a little bit too cheaty, so I might adjust that later again and balance it a little bit more. Maybe even increasing how much it cost. Maybe I won't even put it in the enchanting table stuff. Like, we didn't add any of the other ones. We're gonna add Dark Strider to the enchanting table, and that's it. We're not gonna add Smokescreen or Experience in there. It'll be like it'll be a treasure one. It'll be a treasure one. Next stream that we do work on this, it's not gonna be next week. It'll probably be the week of the 19th to the 23rd is when we'll come back to this. But when we do, what enchants do we want to work on, or do we want to work on something new? We've been doing enchantments a lot. We could work on a new wand. We can try to make a custom item. We could... Yeah, we can make a custom item. A custom totem, for example, is an idea that I have. Or we work on enchantments again, and if we are going to work on enchantments, I might just knock out these ones right here. the armor ones, just to get those out of the way. They're 4 quick ones. Maybe even like the sword ones with poison aspect, wither aspect, frost aspect, and lightning aspect. Those 8 seem like they would be the fastest to do, and we'd be able to get the most done quickly. But yeah, what do you guys think? Next time, should we work on enchantments, wands, or custom items? Riddle me this. Riddle me this, Batman. We're gonna create our to-do list for next time. And if you don't answer, I'll just choose myself. Whatever I'm feeling in the moment. Any sound like fun puzzles? What? Choose yourself to work on? Yeah, I'm gonna make myself better. It's a lot harder than it looks. Like self-help book. I'm already reading a bunch of self-help books. I got problems that I gotta deal with. Work in progress. I'm a work in progress. I ain't perfect. Here's what we'll do. This is the order of things we're going to do. We'll do the armor enchantments. Okay. And then we'll do a day-night cycle wand. And then totem of escape. That'll be yeah, that'll be our custom item. Totem of escape. You have a ton of those books? Nice. Cash money even. All right, thank you guys for watching. You guys are wonderful. Love you. You guys are a fantastic audience. Wouldn't trade you for anything of the world. Upbeat Defeat, thank you so much for the resubscription. 5 whole months. Appreciate that very, very much. Armor Blue Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that as well. Disaster Kitty with a gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Disaster Kitty also with the 75 stream streak. Unchecked Door with the 3 stream streak. You guys are awesome sauce. Very cash money. And thank you guys for those stream effects, the wax, the tax, the howdies, all of it. You guys are wonderful. Reminder, we're streaming again on Saturday morning for another session of Last Life for Extra Life. I have a couple ideas of things I want to do. Thank you, Tara. Appreciate that. I have a couple ideas of what I want to do for Last Life for Extra Life. And that'll be happening Saturday morning. So look forward to that. Gonna be a good time. Where it's for the kids. It's a charity event. Yeah. Anyway. What else? Oh, and then next week we're not doing a normal stream schedule. And you guys might not like that. We're streaming from the 12th to the 16th every single day, 8 hours a day. Making a game on Roblox for work. Okay, there's gonna be times during that stream where I'm gonna have to like mute and mute my computer so that I can be involved in meetings, because I do have meetings to attend while doing that. But it should be fun. It should be a good time. We're making an arcade tycoon. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Bye. Bye now. Suffer Together starts recording 18th. First episode on the 1st. Yeah, it's a co-working stream. It's a co-working stream. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remember when I mentioned also working on my own game? I do. I do recall that. It is a thing. Yes. I do recall that. Qubit. I do. What if I did it as a website? Go for it. Do it. Do whatever your heart wishes. I'm doing it on Roblox because that's the requirement for what I'm doing. Yeah. But you should. Go for it. Live your dream. Are you making paper clips? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta make dinner. I do. Okay. Bye. Bye. You guys are wonderful. Love you. See you Saturday. Bye.